So to say I've put this car through the ringer the last couple of weeks is an absolute understatement. For those of you who don't know, this is my 2010 Dodge Challenger SRT8 with the 6.1 Hemi. And if a lot of you, I'm sure, have seen the videos, this is the one that I used to drag race. Now, Blue's sitting back there. We just got done doing work to him. Now, Orange needs some attention to detail. I've been racing this thing nonstop for the last... It's just the end of June. I've been racing it since the end of May. So the last couple of weeks, and I've never done better with drag racing this car than I have this year. As you can see, it is absolutely filthy in the front end. It might not look it through the camera, but I swear it is. Now, I have raced this thing the last couple of years. This is probably my 4th or 5th year bracket racing this Challenger, and I've never had success like I have this year. I like to think that I got my head out of my ass, so to speak, when it comes to drag racing this, because you need to be able to dial your car, you need to be able to have good reaction time, and you need to be able to be a good driver when it comes to, you know, judging your opponent. Finally put a necessary upgrade on this car that has been well overdue. And this upgrade on the car has taken me through more rounds this year than I probably have combined the last 3 or 4 years. I've not had success drag racing this car ever like I have this year, and I like to think it is due to this one upgrade. I'm going to talk to you about it here. If you want to see some of the success, check out the videos I posted on Memorial Weekend of me drag racing on Saturday, Sunday, and you'll understand what I mean. But we're going to run this through a quick detail, exterior wash, and then we'll talk about that one upgrade that changed my entire drag racing career. Okay, now that she is somewhat clean, washing is done, I want to talk about the wonderful, wonderful thing that we did to this Challenger to help me tenfold in bracket racing. This car is almost completely stock. It has a 93 octane tune from my i3 Diablo tuner. It has a 180-degree thermostat in it, and this is the biggest upgrade that we've done to it thus far. I put a pair of wonderful drag spec, you can't read it now, it's the Nexen, N-E-X-E-N drag radials on the back of this car. Now, I've raced this thing for years on a street tire, and you never knew when you were going to spin, you never knew how much you're going to spin or how little you're going to spin. And I've won more races with these drag radials than in this year than I have in the last couple years. And it's not even in the middle of the season yet. Now, it does take a lot of work to get a computerized vehicle like this to run consistent. I've taken these last 4 or 5 years to figure out how to get this thing to run consistent. And it's about keeping it at the same temperature as best as you can. At a specific temperature, it has to be at the same exact spot when I go down the track. But all this stuff comes together, as well as getting a good reaction time. You want to be able to control as much as you can. And now with these drag radials on it, I do not have to worry about spinning. And it is just absolutely amazing. It's one thing I can control and I've eliminated, and it's just worked, you know. And at the beginning of the season, we put these radials on. I picked a new spot on the temperature gauge, and the thing is just printing tickets. And myself, I've been able to cut very good lights, like teens and 20s, 00 lights on my reaction time in the car, and I just seem to be working perfectly. Now, I've been in the finals, I've been in the semifinals multiple times, and I've gotten down to single-digit cars in actually very complicated races with very, very good people. And this car just seems to have found its ticket, and I don't understand what it is. I have to give a big shout out to Mr. Bob Smith. He's a subscriber of mine. He told me about these a long time ago, and I finally listened to him. I can put the link in the description of where I found them. They're $175 a piece. Big shout out to him, and I thank him so much for pointing me these, and I need to smack myself in the hand for not getting them sooner. But drag racing on a street tire is just not the way to go. And now I have these radials. I went from a 2, you can see here, this is the tire size that was on it, 245/45 R20s, 275 40 R20s. That's the size it went up to. And these things have the meats. Man, it just awesome, awesome tire. This, I believe, is the, so the next one is the brand, but this is the series, the Sur 4. And they are absolutely fantastic. Not putting it all on the tires, not putting it all on myself, not putting it all in the car, but a combination of everything together has just been absolutely fantastic. And I cannot complain about drag racing a computerized car like this. A lot of people out there that you know, if you bracket racing, you want your car to be as dumb as possible, or you want to be able to control as much as possible. And I've not done anything like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to shine a little bit of spotlight on my recent success over the drag strip. It has been a phenomenal year so far. I'm currently leading my class in points, and there's some pretty tough people in that class. And in a bigger class that I've joined on separate days, so we have IHRA and SBRA, I'm like 7th out of like, oh God, close to 100 people. So it's not bad. It is very early in the season yet, but I'm glad to be doing and having the success that I've had so far. So subscribe if you're new. Check out my racing videos. I'll put them in the description or above. You have to check those out, and just to be able to, it's my proof of my success. And you can just see my reaction of going from not winning to winning. And the first time I drag race on those radials, I made it to the final. So check out that video here. You guys have a nice day, and we'll catch you in the next video. Take care. Oh my God, that's my girl. I'm so hyped.